guys, and welcome back to Cheap and Green. Today I thought we'd do a tour of my spring garden. It's still very, very early here, but things are just starting to show up above the soil level. So come on, let me show you. Front garden, and as you can see, I've done nothing so far. It actually snowed last week, so all this was covered in the white stuff. So we need to get in here and trim things and clean them up. But you can see that my hellebores are very happy and doing well. My cut leaf peonies are starting to really look good. Let me see, what else have I got here? This is Lady's Mantle, just starting to peek out. A little bit of coral bells and just the barest green showing on the roses. So this is my beautiful, about 150-year-old maple tree. And when we moved in, there was a huge garden around it, but it was really choking the roots. So we pulled all of that out. And what I planted here is snow on the mountain. I don't actually know the botanical name for it, but it creates this beautiful carpet effect around the base of the tree. It still lets the tree breathe, and it does choke out most of the weeds, although I see I have some grass that I need to pull out. You can see this garden is still completely dormant. The vine is actually a wisteria that we transplanted, and I have my fingers crossed that it will have survived the winter and we'll get some beautiful blooms this year. The rest of it is hostas and I think some salmon seal. But almost nothing is happening. Yeah, there's a couple of green shoots in the back there. So this is actually a red currant bush. It doesn't look like much now, but it does actually produce enough berries to maybe do about 4 jars of jam a year. So it's pretty good. And this is a traditional purple lilac. I've only had it in for about 2 years, but it's doing really well. And here's an old ladder that I pulled out of a dumpster, actually. I have great plans to plant perennial sweet peas and have them clamber up it and look really beautiful. So in the back corner of this garden we have this completely empty spot, and this is where our above ground pool lives. And we put this other garden right beside it to sort of camouflage the pool, because the pool is this really loud turquoise color. So we've got some milkweed, and that attracts the monarch butterflies. And this tree over here is actually a yellow magnolia. Last year we had a late frost and I didn't get a single blossom, so I'm really hoping that this year I'll get to see some blooms. This is my daughter's garden. She was homeschooled a couple of years ago, and this was a big project she did. It's in need of a little bit of attention now. It's pretty overgrown from the winter, and it needs some care, but it's super cute once everything's in bloom. So these were a climbing rose bush and a sweet honeysuckle. They had been planted way down at the end of the property, and I transplanted them up closer to the house. They're incredibly fragrant and really beautiful, and I thought it would be great to be sitting on the deck and smelling the amazing honeysuckle when we're having a snack out here. So that's it so far for my very early spring garden here in Canada, but I think I'll do a few more of these as we proceed through the season, and you'll get to see how things are shaping up. Thanks for joining me on Cheap and Green, and I hope to see you next time.